Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Dre. What I want to speak to you today about is some of the keys and tools that I use to go from mostly stressed and I would say angry to mostly happy, alive. Now, that's a journey and a half, but there are some techniques and there's some tools that I used, and I want to share them with you. So, you can't go through life just waiting for the other foot to drop, not having faith in others, not really trusting that things will work out. And, it's informed and it is reinforced all around us through the news, through what others say. And so to have an optimistic view of the world, there's something that is a great secret that not many people talk about, is you have to work at it every single day. Unless you're one of the few people that are wired and came out of the womb happy at the world, I think we all came in crying and upset because we left that little bubble of water and air and greatness in our mother's stomach. It was all cozy, and now somebody's smacking you on the butt and suctioning your nose and your eyes. And now there's this bright light and they're carrying you around the place. So that's a lot to look at. So there's trauma. There's trauma when we enter the world right away. Boom! What's your response to trauma? Most people hold on to it. Most people remember it. There's generational trauma. So there might be trauma in your family. It's an energy of your family, like things never go right type of energy, or there's anger in the house at all times, or there's never enough, there's lack. That all of this is energy passed down that you don't have any control of. So there's also global affairs and things, and that's another thing. Try your best not to know too many people's bad crap. Try your best not to know all of the bad things going on in the world, because all of the bad things going on in the world do not have to be your problem. Why are you making yourself responsible for the pain, fear, and anger of other folk when you have your own bag to bear? Why are you add and load? So that's a good question, because a lot of people actually do take on the trauma of others and they don't have to. It's not necessary. It's better that you efficiently and purposefully deal with your own. And that takes time. It takes dedication. We are bombarded with garbage. So you gotta constantly clean out the garbage every single day. It's like taking a shower. If you're not doing something that is promoting a positive mindset or an advantageous way of thinking about stuff, if you're not learning from people constantly every day who are happy, who are enjoying life, who are creating great things, then you're going to have an issue. There's no finish line. The finish line is when you die. The really important things that we do in life, the finish line is usually death. That's something that you can take away and think about. It's pretty true. So one of the major tools that I learned to use about 10 years ago is meditation. Now, most people think about meditation as sitting down and thinking about nothing, wasting your damn time. I'm a type A personality and I don't have time to waste. I account for all of my time. I'm very efficient with how I use my time. I think time is the most important vehicle of exchange that we have. It's more important than money. It's more important than gold. And it's very finite and we never get it back. When I talk about meditation, I'm talking about becoming the observer in your life, sitting back, looking at your thoughts go by. Now, most people, the people who really hate meditation are the people who need it the most. Their heads are cluttered. So let's say meditation is a highway. Some people have highways going, shoo, 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 cars passing by, trucks passing by, ambulances going up, blah, blah, blah. All of that is going on in their head. How can you function? How can you maintain a positive mind state? How can you have peace? Creating from a place of peace is the most important thing, because peace is a clean canvas. Any other emotion or any other discrepancies, that dirt on your canvas, messing up the masterpiece that is the life that you want to create. So, meditation, sitting still. I'd start with 5 minutes. I do 20 minutes every day, and I have a moving meditation. It means that I move, it's while I'm brushing my teeth. I give myself peace. It's when I'm on the train or the bus. I give myself peace to see my thoughts, and also to put forth who I'm going to be for the day, and to erase any garbage that might have been in my brain, implanted in my brain from the day before. So that's another thing. You got to clean your brain out. And I use meditation to clear my brain out and to see my thoughts and observe which slant am I on. Am I on a positive slant or a negative slant? And that informs what it is I read. That informs how it is I conduct myself in a day. It's very important to do that. And then living with less stress also means working on things that make you happy. A lot of people have abandoned the things that make them happy. They've done them in their childhood. They see no value in it. Always see value in things that make you happy, and do them as much as you can. As simple as that. If drawing used to be the thing, get yourself a notebook, draw in that notebook. One of the things that is really crazy I heard recently is that the smell of crayons lowers the heart rate up to 20 beats in most humans, because that smell, when we were young, drawing with crayons, it gives us peace. Protect your peace, people, at all times. Me snatching my peace and working day in and day out on my peace is what has changed my life from mostly stressed to mostly wonderful. My point of attraction is different. The people I meet is different. The relationship that I'm in right now with my wife and with myself, the family I'm going to create, all of that is different. And it's all because I sought out peace. And guess what? Peace is really who we are. We are peace. We are possibility. Anything else is inauthentic. As always, you're greater than any circumstance, any past conditioning. This whole thing is about reprogramming your conditioning, people. You're greater than any current circumstance, and ultimately you are responsible for sharing the greatest version of yourself with the planet. Peace and love.